Alright, what is up everyone? I'm going to be showing you Briar Jungle. In this game, we're going to go lethality one-shot build. This is a very popular build and I'm going to show you guys exactly how we're going to utilize it to one-shot and delete all of our enemies with Halo Blades. So here I was going to solo Raptors, but up to the shenanigans happening where the Kiana warded my Raptor, I don't want to get pulled away from my jungle camp, so we're going to avoid that. And we're going to just start red because we're getting a leash. So here, if you're going to do red, you're always going to go E level 2, and here we're just going to let our W auto. You can wait for the very end to get one more auto, but it's very risky with the new attack speed changes, so I always just don't do it if I'm going the extra AD build. Here we just auto it all down very simply. Here you don't want to really waste your W, you want to just kind of hold on to it and let the Pokemon damage deal the rest. And for Briar, your W is an auto attack reset, but if you can start the camp with E, that's always ideal. So here I E into a right click into a W cast to get the auto attack reset. That's a very big thing we're going to utilize a lot as we're clearing the jungle, is that auto attack reset. This game I'm going to go for a full clear. I always prefer full clear. I personally find Briar to be really effective at level 4 comparative to 3. Also compared trying to do invades and all that kind of stuff, I find just hurts you as a Briar. There's too much out of control part in her kit that can hurt you in invades where you just get pulled off, which is not ideal. I think just go for that full clear. At level 4, go as spicy as you want. Here I E into the brush to kind of put it in a corner so he doesn't have any backup. And I always just utilize my auto attack timers on my Q and W as much as possible. There is a trick where you E, I auto attack in the E animation as you're pushing the monster away. Here I'll show you. So you channel E, right click the monster, you get an extra auto attack. Those are your general mechanics when you play Briar. Just try to utilize the auto attack timer. Say I actually missed the W reactivation, and that is because we don't have that much attack speed yet, and that's something we might be able to get more of later. But this is a lethality build. We're going to be rushing Ghostblade. We're going to be playing for Crab. And our build's just going to be about using the Halo Blades to burst people down in a single combo. Also, if you're ever in a situation where someone is going to try to draw you away from the monster you're Wing, if you Q, your Q will always prioritize the jungle camp. So what does that mean? If I W and then I Q after, it means it will only focus the camp I am attacking. So here I don't know if it's warded. If it's warded, it's hard to gank. If it's not, we can flash to kill Lux, so we might go for that. And we're gonna go for that kill, and we're gonna get it. We're E her away in case she tries to auto attack me. You know, I'm pretty happy. This is the Dirk buy. We're really happy about the Dirk buy. So I'm gonna go hide in a corner and base. Getting a kill like that is just ideal. If they have a ward there, it could be bad, but it looks like they had no ward. The flash comes in handy in that situation. We start with the W. In the mechanics, I did W into a flash, into a Q auto, into W reactivation. So W cast is an auto attack reset, reactivation is an auto attack reset, Q is an auto attack reset. So you can see where I'm going with this. There's a lot of extra autos you could be doing on this champion if necessary. So here my Krugs are up. You can start with a Q into an auto, into an E, into a right click, into a W, into a one-shot auto combo. That's how you could potentially maximize your damage on this champ, is up to 3 to 4 extra autos I could be doing comparative to maybe what you would be doing. So here it doesn't really matter as much, but yeah, if you can start with E, you just get more damage. Right click into a W, and we're just going to be clearing the camp. So my mindset when I play Briar is she's a full clear jungler. If I can full clear and then kill somebody, that's 10 times better for me than for me to interrupt my full clear to do something else. So okay, that was actually a bad E. Oh no, I hit the wall, so that's good. You always want to hit the wall for the extra damage plus the stun. So see how we're starting to get close to that attack speed threshold where we're gonna get one more auto at the very end. But if you don't feel comfortable, always just go for that earlier W so you don't end up wasting your bar and missing out on the W activation. The W activation is extremely important, so always want to make sure we get that down. So here, let's play how we want to play. Dragon is up. I don't know where Vi is, so that's a question I want to answer. I will walk in. My E is a bit down, so I'll wait a bit. And as my E comes up, I'll go into this brush and I'll pink it. And I'll just fight her. And I want to fight her because I have a strong buy. And I think she will lose this if she tries to keep going. If I auto one more time, I will get my bleed damage. I'm gonna E in that direction. I'm gonna Q away. I did as much damage as possible. Unfortunately, they were able to flash that. But there is some spice that could be happening here. I think there could be a Vi who's doing Krugs, for example. Or a Kaylin we could potentially dive here. We do need Milo to tank, but I'm a risk man. There she's trying to burst me. Oh my god, what? I used the E damage reduction, but I actually got bursted. That's crazy. I thought I would literally survive that with my E damage. But, you know what? Mistakes happen. Mistakes do happen. Your W healing is quite insane, so if I was able to W afterwards, I would be healed up fully in no time. But that situation is perfectly okay. We died once. Let's try not to do it again in that kind of manner. If you don't die a couple times early game as Briar, you're really gonna struggle a lot. And yeah, you can see if that situation, if I'm able to bait her abilities with the E damage reduction, they did nerf that this patch, so it is less. So it's not as strong as it was before, so you can't really heavily rely on that kind of stuff as you used to. There, I think she's going to be doing something. Okay, we see her on that. I might try something real spicy if I see her go to the red camp. So if she goes for red, we might try to ulti her on the red camp. That might be something we're gonna dabble in, but we'll see. We're gonna do crab. We're gonna play slow. I could do Herald here too. I think Herald doing here is perfectly okay, but you know what? We're gonna see what she's up to. I think hitting her even here would be a kill. So I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna send it here. That's a headshot, so we're gonna go for the kill here. I'm gonna try to stun her in that combo. Very, very nicely done by me. So I just Q'd over the wall. I W'd over the wall and I Q'd to stun to stop the channel of her E. Here on red, I do have E up. So I'm gonna E into the wall and try to burst this red real quick. I could smite it, but I think, you know, my W does so much damage. It's not really that important. So here the game, I do want to get them. So I'm going to spam ping. This is a good engage. This is a good fight, right? We have some slows going. So I'm going to try to go on the Lux first, do as much damage as possible. And then E the damage of Caitlyn. This time she's not able to kill us. That's a big win for us. The Vi could be coming, right? Let's be aware of it. But I think I can kill her here. She might overplay here. Doing as much damage as possible into an E, into another auto. And that's just a double. That's a double W. That's a DD right there. Double down. Here you could start dragging, but I'm a greedy little boy. Or a greedy little vampire. I'm going to do crab first. I think doing dragon, if as you kill, you just kill them both, is acceptable. I think it's fine. I don't hate it. But I prefer, you know, always play for yourself before you play for these objectives. Dragons and stuff like that can always go wrong if you misplay. But I have smite up, so it's not really even that much of a problem. But we have so much money, right? We have 2,000. We really need to base. So make sure you optimize your buy, your money. Make sure you get your base timers. This is a really good base timer. Now we can go into our Ghost Blade. We could go into a Boots 2 buy here, but we have a Dirk buy. Always prioritize the Dirks. The Dirks bring a lot of value to the game. They bring a lot of value to you as a champion. They're just how you're going to snowball is off these early buys. So here I'm super squishy, right? Don't get me wrong. You play this build, understand that squishy is what you are. And I think they might be on Dragon. So I'm going to see if I can just jump in here and see what's going on. If they're on Herald. Maybe we just go slow and we hit the crab eye first. Let me angle it correctly, okay? So that's really nice to see. There she hit a W, so we might be able to see that. Oh, okay. Just keeping my eyes open, to seeing like who's trying to flank me. It's always good to kill the laner before he's able to roam, so you know, I would love to kill Kiana before she can actually go on me. But here you see I have no ability, so I'm kind of going slow. You have to be careful about your abilities. If your spells are down, don't really want to be able to get caught out. So here I just want to see if Gromp is dead. Gromp is dead. That means Vi has few options. She most likely is somewhere up here. So I do want to fight Illaoi, but Illaoi's a bit of a skill check champ. Might be a problem. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about my play here. Do I deal with that Akali? You know what? We're just gonna do Herald. There you see, as the thing charges at you, if you press W, you can actually hit the I in that situation. It's really tricky because this Illaoi could easily kill me, right? So I'm always scared of... You should be scared too of always ganking the Fed top laner. But I think she's about to take a lot of damage, so we're going to be able to handle that in a second. So here I'm going to R her right there as I finish this, so... Oh, wow, she dodges it. Okay, okay. I see you, Illaoi. So here, what I have to pay attention for is just her E ability. So she's going to E me, I'm going to dodge it, and then I'm going to charge her. She's going to do as much damage as possible. Played everything perfectly, but I still got a skill check. So that's just how it goes when you're against 5 tentacles. God damn. Okay. It's not a big deal. I did get the Herald. But yeah, the Fed top laner can always be an issue. I will kill her if I hit R, but yeah, things do happen. Things do happen like that. So how do we recover from that? Well, we have to go farm. So let's go farm our bot side. Let's try to make some plays here. I will, instead of starting wolves, I'm going to go check if buys on my blue. Since I just died, it wouldn't be a terrible decision of her to go on my blue. She's not on it. So I might just go for this play. I'm gonna try to dodge the spell that I need to dodge. Okay, okay. Oh, Qiyana's here. Vlad will clean up. Vlad will clean up. Generally, I don't like when I die and I die again off the map really quickly. I don't like that. I don't like what I did in this situation. I think dying twice like that is not worth it. And I needed to drop Herald a bit sooner. My play was to try to do a force, but like I said, it's not good to die like that. So I would need something like this Qiyana kill to really recover. So I'm going to R straight mid. I'm going to drop Herald as I do this. Just in case. I mean, she's so cocky. This kid's cocky. No doubt about it. This kid's cocky, guys. My Herald wasn't about to crash. This is a little unfortunate, but we're going to try to do the red here and finish it. The Illaoi situation isn't getting better. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys that the Illaoi situation is not gonna get better. What's gonna happen is I'm just gonna be a god with how much damage I have. And we're gonna just pretty much deal with the Illaoi situation. What the hell is this guy cooking? We're gonna deal with the Illaoi situation in our own way, in our very own way. So we're not gonna make that same mistake last time. We're gonna farm this time. We're gonna go back to farming. Vlad's cooking. Let the man cook while I farm my jungle. Very good, very good. This is something for you guys really important what I'm doing right now. Like, I could easily do some fights here. Like, I could easily fight around mid. I could easily win bot to fight early, but just this time I'm putting back into farming my jungle is extremely important. And now it just gives me this full tempo window where now I can just perfectly farm or just fight or do dragon or any of this stuff. It's just all... Okay, beautifully done. I was going for the Qiyana, but you know what? Sometimes dishes come in too. I'm gonna R here because I think it's a headshot. Oh, she's on it. Okay. She R's me. I'm just gonna E the damage. Not really a big deal for me. I get hit harder in the weekend, like whatever. Here I think we just started because I'm perfectly fine 50-50 a smite. Okay. And we just have so much money, right? So we're just gonna base on using money. If you ever see incoming damage come, like a Lux combo, Vi's about to R you, Qiyana R is about to hit you, try to use your E. It gives you 35% damage reduction. And it channels through these crowd control abilities. So it's just a very powerful tool. Here, there's a lot of CC, but there's a lot of auto attack based champs. So we're gonna go Tabbies here. And we're gonna start to go into what I like is Edge of Night or Lord Doms. I think this game we're gonna go Edge of Night. They're quite squishy. So Edge of Night into a Lord Doms into like a DD or Maw. Pretty much this allows me to engage while being really squishy, but also just destroy anyone that I want. I don't think I can 1v1 her yet though. I think I need a bit more armor pen. If I have R, we might be able to spice it up a bit, but I don't think I'm gonna go for this kind of wild spice just yet. I would love for a little bit of assistance here. If Milo the boy comes, I think we can do it. But if he's under tower, there's help. There's hope. So here I'm going to try while he's under tower because he would have to tank tower. And you see how I stun him and I just walk away. Now the Milo will heal me and we can just go back in. And we're just healed up. Honestly, I don't even think I needed the Milo, but Illaoi is generally a double tap champion where you have to go in once and then you have to kind of go in again if you really want to deal with Illaoi. If I had R up, I could probably have tanked it because my R gives me 50-50 of stats, but it's all good. Here, push the wave, guys. Just push the wave. Like if you're in your game as a jungler, when it gets close to 20 minutes, around 17-18 minutes, bro, just start taking side waves. I'm telling you, your life would change as a jungler if you start to remember, take side waves around 18 to 20 minutes. It's game changing for you. The jungler economy is never gonna feed your family off of just jungle camps. Like, you can barely support yourself. It's impossible. So you have to take waves after around the 20-minute mark. Game changing, remember that. Especially on more fast push champions like Briar. I think that's a headshot. Dude, my R's have been missing, but the rest have been paying off, so sometimes you don't even have to hit your R's. You just have to Q, W them, and just one-shot them. Look at that crit, though. Beauty. It's a beauty. Ain't she a beauty? Here, I think they're going to pop their head out here, so I'm just going to W in fast. I'm going to E preemptively, because I think a lot of damage is about to come in. Oh, bro. I could have eat a bit better. Generally, with the lethality build, you're going to have to hit your R before you want to dive in. But I like to spice it up. I like to mix it up. I like to miss my R as well. If you can understand why these R's are missing, then you're going to be a great Briar ulti bot. Because the reason they're missing, they're generally because I'm making it too obvious that I'm ulting from spots that they could easily see it coming. Like, if I want to ulti, I should always go closer because it limits the chance of them being able to kind of predict it. Or I just want to make sure I ulti from areas that are kind of like Fog of War, where people don't even expect it. Here I need... Now where I'm under tower, should be fine. Holy. I thought it was fine. Little did I know I was Illaoi. Bro, I love Illaoi. I think whoever like decided to buff her like this, genius, by the way. Really, like an actual genius. Man, she still had R though. I was surprised about that. But thank God Hullbreaker's gone next patch. No way. We'll make it up. Honestly, she's like the one champion in this game that I actually have problems with. That's like the problem for me. Like these rats, like I can deal with like every rat in this game, except for this Illaoi. She's like too much of a rat. Who knows? Maybe she's here though. But like I said, I make it too obvious. It's just not good. It's just not ideal. Here, I'm just gonna catch the mid wave while it's here. We should take the fight more. We should be more careful about how we do that. Just kind of buffering everything as much as possible. It was a spicy fight. It was a spicy fight. There's only so much we can really do. Vladimir going in though, I like it. Give him some movement speed, give him some, yeah, give him the speed. Good thing about Laui is she loses her hull breaker when she groups up. That's a huge fight. Get the dragon. Yeah, going into the Edge Knight, it's a bit tricky, but once I have the Edge Knight, it makes it a lot more, you know, much more better. You see how I dodged the light binding? Your W is the dash, right? So I think for you guys, a lot of times you W early and you run in a straight line. You can't stop that. So I always kind of wait for the ability that I think, like the CC ability, then I use my W to dash it initially, and then, you know, we kind of play around that option. Here we can fast Baron. This is a really good thing to do as Briar. Briar does a lot of, you just have a lot of healing, so you pretty much take very little to no damage as you get lower. So Baron is a real option you can easily do as 20 minutes comes by. You see the healing is just infinite healing, right? So it's just it's an option for you to win. Don't really be too shy. As long as the enemy team doesn't really have an idea or they're not really prepared, it's a real big win. That's what we're going to do here. We're going to W and at 15 HP, and we're going to burst it down like that. So that's a big win for us. Always try to last hit if we can. I'm going to R here to go in. E to kind of stun them as possible. And we get the knock up into the auto. E just about to come up, but unfortunately we're limited by God Almighty. No, we're pretty much gated by cooldowns. We would have been able. Now our items are looking really good. We don't have that much ability haste, so we do have to rely on that initial burst of damage that we bring. But you see how I'm always E'ing when I know like something like Vi-R is coming, Qiyana R. When I know a CC or a high damage ability is coming, that's when I use my E. Or just to drop, you know, my Bloodlust. But overall, if I hit my R, my comboing is real simple. I try to W, Q them right away, into a W auto, into a W reset activation. That's like your general comboing. Pretty much what I'm doing. With Bruiser, it's a bit different comparative to Lethality. Lethality is all about fast. We burst and we try to do it quick. Here I'm gonna try to go behind. Oh, dude, Milo, he healed me. I saw the Qiyana there. Your R actually reveals champions in the ulti. So if I hit, as I hit Qiyana, it actually revealed her. I was actually hoping we would. It would protect me a bit. Just a little bit of shielding. Keep the flow going. But my build path, now I get my my Lord Doms. And then for the other item, we got either armor or MR. DD is your armor item, Maw is your MR. This game is looking like DD, so we're gonna save out for DD. That's pretty much your full build. And if I hit R, I pretty much go in, glass cannon, one shot, delete pretty much everyone. If I got 2 W rotations, I can full heal. Very good, very strong. Otherwise, we're gonna be farming. We're gonna try to kill people in the side waves, in the side lanes. Here, crab's up, so I really do want that crab. And also, I just want to kill anyone not Alawi should be quite easy for me to kill. Anyone named not Alawi. Anyone not named Alawi. So here, this is actually very good. I'm gonna R in a second. So we're gonna push the wave fast, and then we're gonna just try to get them to show. I think they're going to show on mid wave, so we can just stand here and get ready to R like this. This is going to go in a straight line, so it's hard for her to juke. I mean, when it comes to squishies, I mean, this build is going to delete them. Don't even worry. I'm a Ghostblade because I'm in a bad situation. My E is down, my Edge Knight is down, and I don't know what's going on with them. Dragon Soul's in 40, so we're going to play around that. Maybe try to kill Alawi quick before we end up there. Really love the crit damage. Really, we're at a very nice spot with our crit damage. I'm very happy about it. To kill her, I need my Edge of Night passive, I would say. I also need her not to have any tentacles. And then I think she's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. What is this champion, man? What is this champion? Thank God she dies, man. Thank God. The hero, I'm probably going to save it for stopwatch, so I'm going to buy one pink ward as I save up for my item. If we can still get Dragon Soul, it'd be lovely, but I'm so far up. I don't think we're going to make it in time. Yeah, Dragon's gone. We could probably get Baron in a minute, so... most likely we'll play for Baron. I could kill anyone besides Alawi. Never forget. Yeah, I might have to push that wave out. Say she's R'ing, she's basing here. I'm just gonna throw it out. See if it hits. Who knows? Should have angled a bit better. Oops, I was trying to go for the wave. 30 seconds on Baron, so I just want to get this wave out because Alawi's gonna end up most likely coming here to push. So I just want the wave as far as possible to give us as much time as possible to just be on the Baron without having to worry about him. I think we should kill her fast with the lads. 3 people I think we killed, so it's not really a worry. I think we have to just bait her W, bait her R, and then go in. So now she's gonna E, I'm gonna flash it. Okay, I got her R, that's something. I think Vlad kills now. Alright, there it is. It wasn't the cleanest, but you know, it's a kill's a kill. What can I say? If I had R up there, I probably would have gone a lot better. We're actually making it a bit sloppy. Maybe it would have been better in hindsight to just kill Baron. Perhaps. But making right decisions or playing off your emotions, 2 different things. I'm going with playing off my emotions. But for you guys, probably try to think more about what's the better decision. Yeah, you do get somewhat countered by champs like Alawi, but you don't really have to fight a champs like Alawi too, right? So it's a bit of, you could say it's a bit my fault as well, because the decisions I'm making are poor. I think Vi's on Krugs and it's something we could just kill here, so I can just go for her if she's on it. Oh, she is here. Oh, this is game over. Alright, GG. Oh, well, I guess maybe we don't really need to kill Alawi at all. Well, it looks like we didn't really have to kill Alawi at all. Showcasing the build against squishies. Yeah, it's what I live for. You can see how the crits are just insane on this build. Like, if you guys don't fight champs like Alawi, yeah, like, this build's insane. And like, absolutely, it's just insane. Here, I'm gonna just kind of push the wave. Your W doesn't focus towers at all, so you just have no choice about that. Well, at least we're gonna get full build. It is the juice that pours from the glass. What can you say? As long as they don't end it, Milo, you're gonna have to defend the nation. Come on, Milo. You're gonna have to buy us some time. Yorick's wife is doing a good job as well, but I need you, Milo, to do more. You're literally just shoving weight. Like, what's going on, Milo? You're just throwing like fire glass. Oh, they're so dead. The second my R is up, like this is what you live for. This 6-item build. Oh, this is shit's about to get a lot weirder. Yeah, the R of Destiny is about to hit. Actually, I don't even need to hit it. I can just take the portals. There's only one direction she can go, and that's why we are. I'm gonna try to heal up so I don't die here. The crit is beautiful. I always crit because I'm better than them. I have my Ghost Blade coming up. I have my W Flash as well. Ghost Blade's coming up. My spells are all gonna come up again. She's trying to run, but she can't run from Destiny. All quadrant to the game, bro. That's what I love to see, bro. That's how you play Briar Jungle. Be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next video. Good luck in your games, and good luck playing Briar.